Hello everyone. In this video we are going to introduce the concept of simple interest, and specifically for this video what I'm going to do is introduce all the terminology because there is quite a bit for simple interest. I'll show you the formulas that we're going to use, and then in a later video we will look at some examples of how to calculate simple interest. So interest is a fee paid or a charge made for lending or borrowing money. The amount of money borrowed is called the principal amount. The charge for interest is usually given as a percent called the interest rate. And the interest rate is assumed to be per year for 1 year, unless otherwise stated. And the problem will be specific for the time of year that you're dealing with. So in most cases, interest is calculated on the original principal and is called simple interest. And we're going to use this formula to find simple interest. So we'll go ahead and we'll label each of these specific parts. And then again, in a later video, we're going to calculate a couple of these together. So when you repay a loan, the interest is added to the original principal to find the total amount due. So your total amount is going to be equal to the principal plus the interest. And the interest will be calculated from right here. And then the principal will be given. You're going to use that term twice. The interest rate that will be given, it's going to go right here. And again, that'll be a percent. You'll write it in its decimal form when you're doing that calculation. And then the year is just the time. T represents time, R for rate, P for principal, I for interest. And the time, again, for that loan will be given usually in the amount of years. We'll work out an example or two where we're dealing with time that is either less than a year or more than 1 year. But for the first example, which we'll do in the next video, we'll look at interest for 1 year. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later.